Greetings, my name is James Mason and I work at the conference office in the Office of Communications and Connectional Ministries. Our office is responsible for coordinating the Charge Conference forms process. Now, as both a conference employee and as a local leader in my church, I understand that, like many of you, that Charge Conference season can involve the full range of emotions. My hope is that this brief video that we will give you an overview of some of the things that you're going to be doing and to help to reduce some of the anxiety and frustrations that perhaps that you've experienced in the past with some of the administrative aspects of Charge Conference season. First, every pastor should have received an email around August the 1st or August the 2nd with your initial instructions and a hyperlink in it that will take you directly to the website where you will enter your church's information for Charge Conference. Please do not delete this email. You're going to need it and this link to complete this process. One of the things that you'll quickly see on the email is that we have very detailed instructions because for many of you, you want to have step-by-step, very methodical process on how to complete these forms. Now, for those of you who are more visual or auditory, we're going to be providing a series of brief video tutorials, much like this one, that will take you through each of the different components of this process so that you can actually see a live demonstration of what it's going to look like and some of the changes that we've implemented this year. Now, while we are implementing a new process this year, we want you to know that this work is going to be very strongly connected to our database system, Brick River, that your district offices have used for several years now. It's our hope and our expectation that because of this connection, that going forward each year, that we will have less and less change because we'll simply be building upon the system and the foundations that we normally use in this process. The church dashboard tool is going to be one of the first major changes that you are going to notice in this process. And we really believe it's going to be a big time saver for you at the local church. You're no longer going to have to do repetitive entries of names, addresses, and phone numbers of the same person over and over again if they're just serving in different positions on different committees at your church. For many of these individuals, you will simply be changing an end date if they're going to remain in their current leadership assignment for the coming year. We think that this is going to save you a tremendous amount of time, and this is going to be a tool that you may choose to use throughout the year. We're going to have a complete video dedicated to the church dashboard and some of the resources that it will make available to you. The second major change for this year is going to be the implementation of a consolidated Charge Conference form. This online form is going to look very similar to an online survey or registration form that many of you have completed for other activities. You will go through and you'll answer a series of questions and you'll upload many of the forms that you have traditionally done as part of the Charge Conference process. Some of you have more than one person who helps you in this process. Feel free to share this link to this site with them and they can go on and complete their portion of it while you do your portion. You'll be able to save your work and you don't have to do it all at one sitting. You can come back over multiple sessions and save your information and then submit it once you've completed all the steps. We realize that a number of you are going to really want to have a hard copy piece of paper for all these forms and directions. And we've made that available on the portal as well, where you'll be able to print out all the instructions that we're going to share with you, all the different forms, the required ones and the optional ones, as well as that online form. And so you can complete it offline, make your notes on paper, and then come back to the computer and complete it at that point. One of the things that some of you might not be as familiar with is about scanning and uploading forms. As many of you know, many of the forms require a signature as part of the Charge Conference process. We are going to take you through and I have a video that'll show you one technique on how you can accomplish that, but you might find it helpful to find a friend who can assist you because there are actually several different ways that you could capture, scan, and upload those forms and then load them into the consolidated form. Lastly, we want to thank you for everything that you do, and we appreciate your help in this transition, this change. We really believe it's something that you're going to find much simpler than the past and more helpful to you going forward. We hope that it'll reduce the administrative burden on you and your staff so that you can do things much more simply and more efficiently so that we can all spend more time focused on mission and ministry in developing disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world.